Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the fourth quarter of 2025. So, how was the third quarter for you guys? Leave a comment down below. September was a crazy month for the collective with eclipse season and everything going on astrologically. It felt like one of the most intense months of our lifetimes when it comes to mastering and finally ending karmic cycles. So comment down below, what karmic cycles do you feel like you have completed and finished? So the rune that's coming out for you is Pear Throw in reverse, and this is representing the quarter at large. And I'm going to be so honest with you, this is not necessarily a great omen when it comes out in reverse. And that's why I love using the runes, because they're very straightforward, they're very blunt. There is a warning here. As you proceed forward, Leo, with this quarter, and especially because your readings recently have been so geared towards your personal glow up and revolution. A lot of you guys are just more beautiful, more glowing, more wealthy, more successful, more in the spotlight, it feels. There are going to be rats that are attracted to all that sugar, all that sweetness, okay? So there is a warning here. If someone, for example, great example, if someone from your past tries to come back around now that you're all shining and successful, and they really are living through their karma, be very much on the cautious side, Leo. There's something about this fourth quarter where there's this message of like, be very cautious. Do not rush into anything. And you know what? Like, if you have to lose out on an opportunity because you wanted to take it slow, cautious, and logically, then that's fine. Honestly, when this rune comes out, like, it's better to lose out on an opportunity that you were unsure about and your instincts were saying, you know what, maybe I shouldn't rush into this, or the signs around you were saying, don't rush into this. It's better to lose out on that opportunity entirely than rush into something before you're prepared and then regret it later, okay? And I'm gonna be so honest, it's been a while since I did a reading like this. For a lot of you guys, this could be a person. And it's like, for example, if you like start dating someone new, it's like, I'm getting this message, don't rush into sleeping with them for some reason, or don't rush into intimacy with them. Take your time, okay? Also, pay attention to any red flags, love bombing, or if you just feel exhausted by someone. There's a message here of take things slowly and give things a lot of time to really naturally progress into something beautiful and trustworthy, instead of just agreeing to some sort of new opportunity willy-nilly and then later on regretting it, okay? Because that rune in reverse is kind of saying, like, listen, some Leos are a little bit in danger of making a decision that might not be something that you want to like really rush into. Does that make sense? So just be very cautious of that. We have Clean It Up coming out. Wow. You know, it's very interesting. A lot of the signs are getting these cards of like day-to-day responsibilities and little things like cleaning and cooking and just those little joys in life. So Clean It Up, this is a card that's really asking you to clean up any messes that are taking place in your life right now. And Taurus has a very similar theme going on as well, which makes sense. You're both fixed signs. It could be a fixed sign thing here. But yeah, like for example, this could be a great quarter to pay off any debts, which again would make sense with the rune, like don't go gambling to clean up that mess, you know. Be more on the conservative side in terms of not taking massive risks this quarter. I can't emphasize that enough. And I don't know why that message is coming through. And you know what? Let's not wait to see why that message is coming through. Just trust it, okay? You have completion coming through. Completion and Clean It Up. Some of you guys may really be finishing up a massive chapter in your life right now, cleaning it up and creating some endings here. And I'm getting a message that may be why you're being asked not to rush into anything new right away, because especially if you just finished off a really big chapter for yourself, it's like give some time and space to breathe, to finalize, to let the dust settle before you rush into anything new. Does that make sense? So take this quarter very slowly. This is a quarter where if I were Leo, I would really just try to enjoy a slow life, you know, slow living. Let's not overburden ourselves. Like, let's just make things quiet, make things slow, drama-free. You know, this is the vibe to really, really embody. And here's the thing, if you guys listen to this advice and you listen to me and you take action on it, and you just enjoy a nice slow life this fourth quarter, you are going to be one of the few lucky Leos that dodge some sort of bullet here, okay? And I hate to, deliver that sort of message, but especially because I know doing the Leo readings, you guys had a really rough summer, like August, July. And so it's just like, you're never going to be completely like immune from other people's BS, I feel, in life. That's just part of life. But there's just, I don't know why I'm getting a large percentage of Leos may accidentally rush into just a tricky situation. So let this be a drama-free, simple, easy living sort of quarter, Let this be the quarter where you just work and go home and, make yourself a nice meal and repeat, Let it be a status quo quarter. And I can guarantee you, if you do that and you don't rush into things, you don't take risks, you don't gamble, you'll be great. And I think I know that something will reveal itself to you later on where you're going to be like, oh, I can see how I would have rushed into that situation and it would have been a nightmare for me. So I'm glad I just took it easy this quarter, okay? So we're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the tarot to represent this quarter ahead. Each row is going to loosely represent one of the months. So we have October, November, December, and they're going to overall paint a picture of the quarter at large. So October, we have the 6 of Wands, and this is where I left off a lot of your readings, Leo, with a lot of success coming in, a lot of visibility, popularity. Leos are very, very popular right now, and that's kind of what I was hinting at earlier. It's like you're increasing your popularity, your light, your blessings, your success. A lot of you guys are being seen. Some of you guys may become famous or like really visibly successful. And that's what I'm saying. That sugar attracts rats sometimes. It's important for you to not rush into things with people. Really take the time to learn who you can and can't trust, and develop those connections slowly. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is strong boundaries, okay? Pay attention to anybody in your life who may be very cold when it comes to their communication. There's something here about like, don't rush into anything with anybody who acts nonchalant about you. You deserve the most chalants, Leo, okay? Like, especially in love, if you're interested in somebody, but they like barely act interested in you, or they're just not romantic, or they don't really flirt, and they're just very like, yeah, whatever about it. Like, maybe you deserve somebody who is like healthily obsessed with you, We have the 4 of Pentacles upright. Yeah, there's an energy about October where it's just like, I do actually feel like your finances are improving, even though we just have the 4 of Pentacles. This 4 of Pentacles is stable though. So money is stable for you. Your health is stable. You're really wanting to manifest excellence. And there's just this focus, this big focus for you in October on your career, your finances, your success, your public visibility, your relationship with the public, okay? And yeah, I am seeing that. Moving on into November, we have the High Priestess. Wow. Psychic intuition is on point, and for most of November, it's Scorpio season, which is a very, very psychic season, okay? We have Justice. Oh my, oh my. This is going to be a really significant month. 4 of Wands in reverse. You are seeing karma being delivered, okay? Someone from your past who may have done you wrong, the universe is going to show you very directly in like a very like tangible way, like not even just through psychic vision. Well, yes, through dreams and psychic vision, but also like you'll see physical evidence of people who did you wrong in the past. Basically, some of them can be coming back begging on their knees, okay? There could be like families breaking up, divorces happening, losing their job, homelessness, things like that. All because they decided to hurt and harm somebody like you who is really super special, a good person, connected deeply to the divine. And you know, when you're somebody who does a lot of good on this planet, you're going to be fiercely protected by so many spirits, you know. And yeah, so you may be seeing karma served up on a silver platter to you. And I'm seeing here specifically, there's like a group of spirits who really enjoy you, Leo. And they are specifically, they feel like little rapscallions. I love it though, like in a good way. They're specifically making it so that way, somehow, some way, you can see how poorly someone is doing who hurt you in the past. Like this could even be somebody you're not in contact with, completely blocked on everything. Like you may be thinking there's no way I would find out like anything about their life. There's some spirits that are sneakily sort of showing you that karma has been served and that, you know, spirit really loves you, you know. But yeah, there's a justice. It's like all is right once again in November. It feels like and also your justice is simply being the one who got away for a lot of people, thriving, succeeding, glowing, you know, and having people who were nonchalant or avoidant or rejected you in the past, having to see what they fumbled, you know, you stepping into like 100% of your power, charm, charisma, popularity, wealth, success, and they're gonna have to watch it all from the sidelines, removed from you. So like I'm saying, I'm not predicting this, but for some of you, it's like, be mindful of people trying to like beg for you back. And like I said, do not rush into anything like that. Okay, like this is a time to like clean up the messes. Moving into December, 9 of Cups. Leo, this is one of the best readings so far of this quarter. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody here, like I said, it feels like somebody from the past. They're just not consistent. Also, it's not just from the past. Some of you guys may be connected to somebody who you have to see on a daily basis, whose life is really like not together. And they may be trying to, I'm gonna hear like codependently bond with you. This could be a friend, it could be romance, it could be anything. For example, if this is a friend, it's like they may really try to keep heavily like relying on you for something like favors, rides, advice, support, like constantly. And there's something here about you being good now at protecting your boundaries and sort of rejecting that in order to protect your peace, you know, and not enable. So yeah, we are seeing that. And like I said, there could be people trying to rush in. Be very considerate of how stable somebody's life is. You know, if you are like interested in somebody romantically and their life seems very boring, like they just work, they make dinner, they go to the gym, they sleep, repeat, like that's a great person to connect with because they're not going to give you any drama. They're not going to put you into fight or flight mode. Whereas if there's somebody else in your life who's just constantly like up and down and all over the place, you know, they may put you through that roller coaster. So be mindful of that and don't rush into anything. 2 of Cups in reverse, right underneath that 4 of Wands in reverse, and right next to that 6 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to be honest with you, Leo. I'm getting this story playing out, and like I said, it's kind of up to your free will what happens here, but I am seeing someone here. This could actually be multiple people as well, who are unstable, and this may not be the person that you initially think of. This could be someone random. It feels very platonic for a lot of you guys, actually, where it's like they're trying to, like, they might get mad at you for not being codependent. They might get mad at you for having healthy boundaries. You know, 9 of Cups, like being independent, taking good care of yourself. And there's something here about like they may actually like decide not to be your friend anymore, or to move on, move out, move away, something like that, because you're not giving them that sort of unbalanced dynamic that they're seeking out. And this doesn't feel like a bad person. They just seem very much like stuck in a karmic loop of codependence and addiction to love and relationships and friendships in that way. This is my cat, Mr. Pants. So yeah, there could be a friendship ending, but I don't think you're going to be that emotional about it, to be honest, because, you know, you were just protecting your peace is what it feels like. And I actually really like that, you know, with the Four of Pentacles. It's like you have bare minimum basic goals that you want to really meet, and it's like if you don't have a lot left over at the end of the day to really give away to others, it's like you don't want to be overly generous, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's going to be a really big part of your life this quarter. And like I said, don't rush into anything. This is a great quarter. A lot of you guys are becoming really successful and really happy, independent, and I think you're seeing through people very well. It's like you can see the codependent patterns in certain individuals in your life very clearly, and you're not giving into that. You're over that cycle. You've completed that cycle. You're not enabling. You are going off of your intuition, which feels very lovely, Leo. A lot of Leos right now are on a winning streak in life, is what I'm feeling. After a really difficult, beginning of 2025, like your readings were very difficult, specifically like June, July, August. It was rough. Whatever you went through was rough. And so it's just really nice to see that a lot of your goals and dreams are taking off. Popularity, money, success, you know, it's karmic as well, you know. Other people's karmic lesson is to watch the person they mistreated really win and succeed at life, you know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this quarter ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life transformation coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. And also, if you did not download my free tarot guide ebook, download that now. It's a whole entire book that gives you a guide to every single tarot card, upright, in reverse, and in different types of readings. So it's handy dandy to download to your phone, tablet, computer. I use it all the time. Even though I wrote it, I still use it. Like if I'm doing a reading for myself, I'll just pull up my guide and be like, okay, like it's just nice to have that like external message when you're doing readings for yourself. And it's especially handy if you're just learning the tarot. That's why I made it. So I hope you enjoy that. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.